I'm currently in a season where God is telling me to leave my job. And I've been at this job 5 years. I've been ready to go for the past 3 years, but every time it's like God has kept me there. And I feel like it's finally to a point where He's like, it's time to leave. And initially, I was planning to stay at this job for another year, but something happened in the last few weeks that gave me confirmation that I needed to move my feet quicker. And so that confirmation was that within 60 days, I needed to leave my job. And now I don't know how many days are left, but it's probably 40 something days left where I need to have left my job. And so I have a lot of emotions right now because I've been wanting to be a full-time content creator and entrepreneur for the past 2 years, and things haven't really lined up or happened that would put me in a position to be able to do so. And so while I know I have this short amount of time to find a new job, there's certain things that I have not seen, and it's really testing my faith. And I'm going to always trust God and believe in Him and what He's calling me to do. And although I don't see things moving as quickly as I would like to see, I know that God is working behind the scenes. And so I'm not going to worry. I'm not going to stress. But what I am going to do is say what's on my heart right now. And I think I did a video, I might have been like a year ago, where it was saying how God told me that I should be on social media. And so what is going to bring me out of having to work a full-time corporate job is you. I do this, oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. I do this for you. This journey is not just for me. I know that God has me here to make an impact on all of the beautiful people who come across my page, who support me, who inspire me, who uplift me every single day, who always just give me words of encouragement. And I know this journey is not my own. And so you are going to be the ones who are going to allow me the opportunity to be able to be a full-time creator and really pour all that God has in me into you. And so I need to be in a position where my content is sustaining my life, my home, my bills, my food, everything. And so I trust that in this, I wish I had the exact number of days. Maybe I can figure out the exact number of days. I don't have anything here. But I need to be gone by August 24th, however many days that is. Today is July 17th. So that might be 30 something days that I have to leave my job by. That is the deadline, the confirmation that I have received that I need to leave my job by. But I need to have this all come together to be able to do that. But I also trust that God is going to do everything in His perfect timing, and His timing is always great. No matter what it looks like on the outside, it's always in the way we need it to be. And so I trust Him. But I just wanted to publicly come on here and let you guys know that I am working towards being a full-time content creator and entrepreneur. I have truly loved this journey. I've enjoyed this journey. This journey has been, oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. This journey has been such a source of healing from my childhood, my upbringing, high school, college years, and where I'm at right now. It's just been such a healing place for me, a safe space, a loving space, and it truly brings me joy to be able to create content. Like, I literally can spend all day just making content, editing content, talking to you all. It really fills my cup so much every day. And I know it is what God has called me to do, and that's why I continue to do it. And there's some days where it's hard, but I remember my why, and it's you all. It's you all that God has called me to speak to make an impact on, to help you feel more beautiful, to be confident in yourself, to know that you are loved, all of these things. I don't take your support and your love for granted. I am just truly grateful. And it's really going to take your support to get me to this next phase that God is calling me to be in. And I'm just so grateful. My faith is super strong. God has brought me through a lot of things in the past year. A lot of things that I have not publicly discussed. I don't know if or when I will, but God brought me out of a toxic 12-year relationship. So I know that He will bring me out of a toxic 5-year job. And I know that, if I'm obedient and I continue to follow Him and follow in His footsteps and lead with Him in my heart, I know that this is all possible. And while it might seem like a tight and short deadline, I know that God can change things in a matter of seconds. Okay, so I'm not concerned. I'm not worried. I'm just letting out what needs to be let out right now, and just thanking you all for all you do for me, and just letting you know that your support is what is going to help me get there. And so I just want to extend my love and gratitude to you for all that you do for me. And to anyone who is going through this transition as well, I'm sending you so much love. I'm praying for you because God's purpose is greater than our own. And I know for me, I have to remember to get up and do this purpose that He's called me to do. There's so much more ground I have to cover. There's so many more people I have to touch to be able to continue to extend His will and His word. And I'm willing to do all of the things. And so I really just wanted to take the time to come on here and tell you what my next steps are. This is something that I have to do. I don't have a year. I have 30 something days, and really less than that, because the way that this job is taking such a toll on my mental for the past 3 years. It has been so much for me mentally, to days where I'm crying, days where I'm stressed, days where I'm working 12-hour days. Like, it's just so much on me. And it just weighs so heavy on me that I can't do the things that I enjoy some days, because the work has just taken over me. And I know that where God is taking me, I can't have that type of weight on my shoulders. And so I know I had to leave this job. And I know I had to still do my content. And I know the content and my entrepreneur journey are what's going to lead me there. In addition to that, if you do not know yet, I am training to be a Pilates instructor. And so those are the things that I am working on to support my community, to create a positive impact on my community, to show love and care and introduce more wellness to my community, because I want us to all live healthy lives mentally, physically, spiritually. And so I hope that my channel inspires you in that way. But yes, so many things I'm doing outside of that corporate job. And I'm like, I've been praying to God and just asking God for this for years, and I've been patient. And now it's come to the point where God is like, it's time for you to move. And like I said, while I'm not seeing certain things move the way I need them to be, I still know it's time for me to move. I still know God is working behind the scenes. I still know God's timing is perfect. I still know my faith is strong. I don't care what the circumstance is. God has brought me through so many things. None of this phases me. This job is happening. I don't have a job lined up. I don't have a part-time. I don't have certain brand deals lined up, but I have God. And that's all I need, to know that things are going to work the way they want to work. And so I just want to say, I love you. I hope you have the most beautiful and blessed day. I'll send an update probably in a few weeks. But yes, talk to you soon.